Tunnel House number 1. Welcome to the farm. We're going to have a look and see what's going on in here at the moment. Some marigolds growing here. They're going to be used for pest control. We've got some potatoes going on over here in buckets, three of those, and then we've got some buckets of carrots as well. I like growing carrots in buckets because they grow extra long. And then we've got some tomatoes from last year still ploughing ahead. I'm going to keep those, see if they carry on into the new season. We've got some chilies growing here. Look at the chilies, still from last season. That's interesting, it's amazing. Down here we've got some tomatoes. They've popped through and they're going very well. I've got beefsteak and romanos there. And in here we've got some borage and some basil come up. We've got beetroot. We've got some brassicas in here. There's broccoli. There's what else we've got here? Some bok choy, and then we've got some cucumbers starting to come through. Zucchinis. I hope they're not too early, but they come through. So, and then over here we've got a couple of capsicums from last year as well. So that's Tunnel House number 1. Let's go around to Tunnel House number 2, and we'll just see what's going on in there. I've transplanted a whole lot of tomatoes that were still sowing from last year. Okay, Tunnel House number 2. Three of the 3 cucumbers I planted about 10 days ago, they've come up. So they've taken off. They're good. They're actually an heirloom one, so they're not hybrid. Over here we've got an eggplant grown from last year, and there's a big flower under here. I don't think it's going to do much because I think you need another flower to make it to propagate it. I mean to cause it to fruit. What do they call it? Yeah. Anyway, and I've got another one here that's still survived from last year as well. This tomato is not looking all that great, but I'm keeping that going. Just see how it goes. It's got flowers on it. That's from last year as well. Over here, look at all these self-sown tomatoes that I saved that came up on the hot tunnel house floor before I covered it this early spring, and I've kept those, and they're going really well. I've got a few more over there that need to be transplanted at some stage, but I'm all done for tomatoes this year. I've got them all ready to, they'll be ready to go, and I'll be putting them into these plastic pots, these bags that I've prepared a few weeks back. So we're ready to go for the summer season here in the tunnel houses. I went through today. I've made sure all the irrigation's working. I'm going to go and buy some more nozzles. There's a few that aren't working properly, but everything's ready to go. This summer it's going to be great by the feel of it. The spring started off really well. At the moment we're getting 36 degrees Celsius in the tunnel house. Is it Celsius? It's the hotter one anyway when it's lower numbers. I don't know. We're out here at the garlic. We've got garlic growing on these 2 barrels. These aren't going that well. I've had a few issues with chickens getting in here, and they've rummaged around, and some of them have been picked away. So over here I've got another lot of garlic. You follow me over here and I'll have a look at this lot of garlic in here. These are a lot better. Going away down here inside this little area, so we've got quite a few garlic in there. And then I've got another patch of garlic. If you follow me, and I'll show you the other patch, which is way over yonder. Then we'll just, as we go to the garlic, I'll show you the potato patch. Going here a few weeks back and planted out 60 potatoes. So in here, we're going to have a good crop of potatoes come through there, hopefully this season. And then over here we've got the rest of the garlic. So there's another lot of garlic growing in here. They're going really well. So see those ones. So that garlic I'll probably I'll put a bit of fertilizer in there over the next week or 2, and then they'll be growing yeah, they'll be for the next 4 months. What is it now? We've got September, October, November, December. So yeah, another 4 months of growing in those, and they'll be ready in December, late December. So there you have it. I hope that the other thing that's happening on the farm, I mean, all the blossoms are starting to come out on the trees. If you just have a look over here, all the fruit trees are starting to blossom. This peach is blossoming away. We've got another one over here. The pears are not quite blossoming yet, and the walnut tree here is starting to bud up quite nicely. We get quite a few off this tree, and yeah, so all the trees are starting to bud up and blossom. Here's a nut tree over here. It's starting to coming through with its leaves. That I think is a oh, I can't remember what nut that is. There's one over there as well and one over there, but they're going really well. Kejoa tree struggling away there, but yeah, these nut trees are budding up quite nicely. I've got quite a few variety of nuts, hazelnuts. Here's another one here. Well, that's a pear tree, that one. Starting to leaf up now. And so yeah, there you have it. If you look over there, you'll see one of the cows. She's over there. She's quite a big girl. Can you see her over there? She's over there watching us. She's got to be half a ton or more, that thing. All right. Here's a bit of a view of the farm there, of the backyard of our house. Not all the farm, just the backyard. If you want to just scan around there and have a look, you'll see the whole farm backyard. Just scan around and you'll see it. Scan around. Scan around. That's it, man. You scan around. Alright. Pretty cool. See you next time.